Vikings win, but then also the Lynx go down in game 1.
And they have 4 more to go.
That's true.
Hopefully we don't have to do that. But yeah, we'll have more on the sports ball in a little bit. Let's get to John, though. I know you're excited about our Vikings. Skol.
Yes, I knew we were going to be 4-0. Said nobody ever. Who cares? This is awesome. No expectations. Smells like an NFC Championship loss this year. That's what I kept telling my friends. It just does. I mean, I don't know. It'll still be cool, I guess. Red flag warning. We know how it is every 6 years, a Vikings fan. Red flag warning. That is the a new aspect to our weather here this week. We have what is high fire danger. So today, don't burn, especially in areas from St. Cloud, Brainerd, west. That's where the winds are going to be a little bit stronger and elevated threats because of the winds. It's going to be dry here in the metro and still windy, but it is not high enough to get us the red flag warning. 59 degrees out there right now, dew points at 53, so it's not that dry yet. I think dew points will actually fall into the afternoon. Temperatures this morning, it is warm. Everybody, you have one more day here where it's straight up summertime. It's going to be 85 today, but we'll talk about the cooler weather that comes in behind this front in your full forecast.
Looking forward to that, John. Thank you. Let's give you a look at the map again. It's been relatively quiet this morning. No crashes. Roads reopening after weekend closure. So your Monday morning commute off to a great start.
Now, before we get to our top story here, we are following breaking news out of the Northeast Metro.
Yeah, fire crews in Vadnais Heights just cleared the scene of a house fire in the last 30 minutes. And we do have some brand new video from the scene on Lily Pond Lane near Lily Pond Park. Firefighters were there for several hours battling the flames there. No word on what caused the fire or if anyone was hurt. As soon as we learn anything new, we'll update you right away.
All right, turning back to our top story here. Today marks the end of federal pandemic money for schools across the country, including here in Minnesota.
That's right. And this morning, teachers across the metro are taking a stand. Our Michelle Beck joins us live from Adams Spanish Immersion School with more. Good morning, Michelle.
Yeah, good morning to you, Jason, Alicia. So lights have turned on inside this building here. In 3 hours, teachers will show up to work to make a point about something that's bigger than this one school. The walk-in demonstration is part of a nationwide movement, and it's twofold. Teachers are, one, calling for full federal funding of their schools, as two, they mark the end of federal pandemic relief funds today. For St. Paul Public Schools, that's roughly $207 million expiring today. Labor leaders say, among other things, that money was used to expand arts and after-school programs, also to boost literacy rates. And guys, we know already districts have been anticipating and responding to the loss of those pandemic dollars. Just take a look at their budgets. I'll detail some of that in 30 minutes.
All right, Michelle Beck reporting live for us this morning. Thank you very much. This morning, more than 90 people across 5 states are confirmed dead after Hurricane Helene. One of the hardest hit areas is hundreds of miles inland in Asheville, North Carolina. NBC's Jay Gray is there with the very latest.
Hey there, good morning. In Boone, like so many areas in Helene's path, caked in mud, dealing with downed power lines and debris that's scattered everywhere.
In many areas, floodwaters are still raging, still ripping apart anything in their path. Hundreds of roads washed out, turning towns into islands without power, gas, or water, and no idea how or when they'll get it back.
So many here dealing with so much loss and unsure of what comes next. The forecast not bringing any help. It calls for rain in several areas over the next few days. Jay Gray, NBC News, Boone, North Carolina.
We have new details this morning on the murder of 66-year-old Carrie Kwok outside the Lowertown Lofts Artist Co-op in St. Paul. This morning, a memorial is growing in her honor. Now, police say the artist was killed while working on a mural in a seemingly random shooting. In the last 24 hours, friends and neighbors gathered at the Lost Fox restaurant on that very same block to remember Carrie. They say next weekend's popular art crawl will be in her honor. The man police say killed Kwok was shot and killed by police in Belle Plaine. The Minnesota BCA says officers Aaron Bolin and Lance Christensen are on paid leave, which is standard procedure. BCA investigators say they did recover a handgun from the scene.
Turning now to the presidential election here at 6:05, a new NBC Telemundo national poll shows Democrats' lead with Latino voters is shrinking. The poll shows support for Kamala Harris is at 54% compared to Trump's 40%. While Harris's support is an improvement from when President Biden was on the ticket, It's the lowest support for a Democratic candidate in the last 4 elections. Now, driving the decline here was young Latino men without college degrees. Another key takeaway is Latinos changing attitudes on immigration. 35% polled say immigration hurts more than it helps. That's the highest it's been since 2006.